Yeah, hello everyone. Under the mapping series, we are discussing the different continents of the world. We have already discussed the continents of North America as well as South America in the previous videos. Today I am going to start with the Africa continent. We know that the continent Africa is the second largest continent in terms of area as well as in terms of population. So Africa continent covers nearly 20% of the total Earth's land area, and it also houses nearly 18 to 19% of the global population. So let's see this important continent. First we'll see the mapping, the different areas surrounding the Africa continent. So first we'll draw the map of Africa. So I'll not start from here, let me erase it. This is broadly the map of Africa continent. So on the northern side, we know that it is surrounded by Mediterranean Sea. Over here, you'll find Italy. Then next, you'll find the country Greece, and then Turkey will start here. Finally, it will enter into Sea of Marmara and then Black Sea and all. This would be your Sea of Marmara, and then this side will have Black Sea, and then further we'll have Sea of Azov. Anyway, so this water body is Mediterranean Sea. This is Mediterranean Sea, and this narrow water channel, which is separating Africa and Europe, is called strait, and the name of this strait is Strait of Gibraltar. Strait of Gibraltar. So obviously this part is Atlantic Ocean, and the west of Africa is Atlantic Ocean. So once we enter from Gibraltar Strait into Mediterranean Sea, this small sea is called this small sea is called Alboran Sea. And if you look at Italy, this country, South west of Italy, you'll find Sicily. So this is island Sicily, and if you look at the west of Italy country, over here you'll find two other islands named as Corsica and Sardinia. This northern one is Corsica and this southern one is Sardinia. So again, between Corsica and Sardinia, there is a narrow water channel that is again a strait of Bonifacio. These are the factual informations. Prelims में आ सकता है. A number of times such questions have been asked. I keep on saying कि अगर आप lucky होते हैं तो ऐसे questions directly आ जाते हैं. Anyway, so between Italy and Sicily also there has to be some strait, and that strait is Strait of Messina. Yes? Anyway, then if you move from this Strait of Gibraltar, you enter into Alberon Sea, and if you move further, you'll find small islands here west of Corsica and Sardinia. Those small islands are called Balearic Islands, and north of Balearic Islands, you'll find Balearic Sea. So basically, Mediterranean Sea is divided into several small seas. उनके नाम से हम लोग देख रहे हैं. तो Albora, then further east if you move, Balearic Island मिलेगा, and उस island के ऊपर Balearic Sea मिलेगा. And if you move further east, this part is Ligurian Sea. This part is Ligurian Sea. Why I am discussing Mediterranean Sea in so much detail? Not, very recently, but earlier this Mediterranean Sea used to be among the most favorite regions of UPSC. जहाँ से questions used to be asked every now and then. So again, you never know UPSC, and you have seen the questions that most of the questions in geography have connection with the geographical locations. So that is why, if at all you can remember, एक दो बार draw करेंगे तो you can easily recall these things. So Ligurian, and then between Corsica, Sardinia Island and Italy, you'll find Tyrrhenian Sea. So this one is Tyrrhenian Sea. Tyrrhenian Sea. And then east of Italy, this water body is Adriatic Sea. So let me write this Adriatic Sea. This one is Adriatic Sea. And now southeast of Italy, this part of the ocean, this Mediterranean Sea, is called, if you can write here, Ionian Sea. And then moving east and southeast of Greece Peninsula, you'll realize this part of the Mediterranean Sea is called Aegean Sea. And then moving further east, you'll find Sea of Marmara. Sea of Marmara is connected to Mediterranean Sea through a strait, and that strait is called Strait of Dardanelles. And then if you move from Sea of Marmara, this sea, to Black Sea, you'll pass through again a strait called Strait of Bosphorus. And this is Black Sea. And then this part is Azov Sea. Azov Sea and Black Sea are connected through Strait of Kerch, Kerch. Anyway, so now coming back to Africa continent. So we started our discussion from Strait of Gibraltar. West of Strait of Gibraltar. Okay, one more thing, one more fact I'll give you. This Strait of Gibraltar is dividing Africa and Europe continents. So in Europe, the country is Spain. This country is Spain. And in Africa, this country is Morocco. This country is Morocco. Then moving further westward, over here, you'll find island called Canary Islands. Canary Islands. Canary अगर आपको याद हो तो Canary cold current I had discussed when we discussed about the currents of Atlantic Ocean. तो इस island के ही नाम पे Canary cold current है. Then moving further west, you know, over here if you reach, this looks like a gulf. This is Gulf of Guinea. This water body is Gulf of Guinea. And over here, if you look at the countries, you realize over here you have Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is Cameroon. These are countries of Africa. Cameroon. If you move west of Nigeria, you'll find smaller countries. This is Benin. And west of Benin, you'll find a country called Togo. So I'm not discussing all the countries of Africa. Africa comprises of more than 50 countries, so it is not practically possible to remember all the countries. So important locations where we are figuring out the countries. Anyway, then if you move further south to Cameroon, over here you will find a small country called Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea. Then moving further south, over here you'll after some time I'll discuss also, you'll find that equator is passing here, and this across this equator there is an island country over here called that country is named as Sao Tome and Principe. So this is an island country. We'll come to equator again. We'll see all the countries through which equator passes. Then moving further south, this land protruding is called Cape of Good Hope. Obviously, over here you'll find Tropic of Capricorn passing. Again, I'll come to all these important latitudes and across the countries through which they are passing. Then this country is South Africa till here, and then a country will start called Mozambique, an elongated country, and across this Mozambique on the eastern side if you look at, you'll find an island called Madagascar. Madagascar Island. And then in the northwest of Madagascar Island, over here between Mozambique and northwest of Madagascar Island, this is Comoros Island. Comoros. Then in the north and northeast of Madagascar, over here you'll find again a group of islands called Seychelles. And this water body between Mozambique and Madagascar is called Mozambique Channel. Mozambique Channel. Okay. Moving further south, further north, you'll find a country over here, Tanzania. And then Kenya will start. Sorry, Kenya will start like this. And then this is the southern part of Somalia. Somalia. So this is Tanzania. This country is Tanzania. And this country is Kenya. And after Kenya, the southern part of Somalia again touches equator, and this again elongated country till here it is Somalia. And this part of Africa is called Horn of Africa. Horn of Africa. And over here, if you look, you'll find Red Sea, and this is Arabian Peninsula. And this water body is Red Sea. Red Sea. And this small country over here is Mozambique, sorry, is over here is Djibouti, this country. If I write over here, this is Djibouti, and this narrow country is Eritrea. This is Eritrea, and next to Eritrea, further north, if you move, you'll find Sudan, and after Sudan, over here, you'll find Egypt. This country is Egypt. Okay, so these are the different areas surrounding Africa continent. In fact, if you look at Red Sea, जो मैंने यहाँ से ड्रॉ किया है, Red Sea. Red Sea breaks into two water channels, very narrow water channels. This is Gulf of Aquaba, and this is Gulf of Suez. इसके ऊपर आपको Suez Canal मिलेगा. And this landmass is called Sinai Peninsula. Is called Sinai Peninsula. Okay, so these are the different areas, different islands surrounding Africa. In fact, if you remember, I told you this country to be Tanzania. Over here you'll find very famous islands, a group of islands called Zanzibar Islands. So these islands are Zanzibar and Pemba Islands. They are famous for spice cultivation. In fact, Pemba is the leading producer of clove. Long का leading producer है Pemba. So this would be all with respect to the surroundings of Africa. Now let us move to the countries through which the important latitudes, Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer and equator passes through. So let me draw the map first again. So over here you'll see Red Sea, then this is Arabian Peninsula, then this is Persian Gulf, this part. Anyway, we'll come to that later on once we'll discuss Asia. This is Red Sea. So let's first see equator passes through which all countries of Africa. This is equator. So over here I told you there was an island country called Sao Tome and Principe. Then over here you'll find a small country called Gabon. Gabon. East of Gabon, if you move, you'll find Congo here. Further, if you move, a big country, Democratic Republic of Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo. Further, if you move, you'll find Uganda here. And further, if you move, you'll find Kenya here. This country is Kenya. Kenya. And next, over here, if you look at, this is Somalia. Somalia. So you need to look at the atlas once. एक बार atlas जरूर देख लीजिएगा and then figure out these countries. It is not necessary कि सब आपको याद हो, but एक दो बार draw कर लेंगे तो if you get a question, your subconscious mind will help you to solve the question. Over here, if you remember, there is a strait of Babel Mandeb, which will connect Red Sea with this is Sea of Aden. ये यमन है. This country is Yemen, Arabian Peninsula में. This country I told you Djibouti, यहाँ पे Eritrea. So basically the Strait of this Babel Mandeb is separating Yemen on the Arabian Peninsula side and Djibouti and Eritrea on the African continent side. Okay, then let's come to the Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer. 23.5 degree north latitude. So I told you over here the country was Morocco, और यहाँ पे we had strait of Gibraltar, which was obviously connecting Europe. This was Spain. Morocco के नीचे, if you move further southward to Morocco, over here you'll find a small country called Western Sahara. We'll discuss deserts of the Africa continent, all the deserts, mountains in detail. But for now, just remember this country is Western Sahara. And from the southern side, a country will come called Mauritania. So this second country is Mauritania. Then again from the southern side, a small country called Mali. And this is a big country of Africa called Algeria. So first this was Western Sahara, then Mauritania, then Mali, and then Algeria from the north side. So Algeria ka southern part would be the area through which this Tropic of Cancer will pass. Then after Algeria, you'll find a big country called Libya. Till here, this country is Libya. And on the southern side, you'll find another country, Niger, a small country, Niger. So this was fourth, I'm sorry. This is fifth is Libya. Sixth is Niger. So this Tropic of Cancer forms a border between Libya and Niger. And then further if you move, then you'll find this bigger country, Egypt. Then Egypt. And after Egypt, the Tropic of Cancer enters into Red Sea and then into Arabian Peninsula, Saudi Arabia and all. Then let's see the Tropic of Capricorn passes through which all countries? This. So starting from here, this is your South Africa. So let's see the countries in the sequence from west to east. This country is Namibia. So first country would be Namibia. Then from this side a country will come called Botswana. This is Botswana. And this third country obviously is South Africa. And fourth country, if you remember, I had already drawn, this is Mozambique. And this is Madagascar. So these are the countries through which these three important latitudes will pass through. In the next video, I'll talk about the mountains, deserts, plateaus, rivers and lakes of Africa. They are very important for the examination. In fact, last year only, there were 2 questions from the map of Africa only. So we'll see them later on. So this is all for the day. Thank you so very much. Have a great time.